Let the bank pay off your mortgage. Man, this is my man Steve. Steve writes in, Steve. What's a good rhyme for Steve? Think of a good rhyme for Steve. Stevie? Peavy? Nah. Steve? Steve with the sleeve tattoos? Steve with the tattoo sleeves? Let's not encourage that. Let's not encourage more tattoos. Last thing we need to do is encourage more tattoos out there on the beach this summer. Oh my goodness. We're going to go to Universal one time here in the next couple weeks. I can't wait to see all the people with all their freaking tattoos. Dude, it used to be, it was only punk rockers, you know, hardcore kids, punk rockers, metal, all that kind of alternative music, military people, and criminals. That's it. Yeah, we don't need more sleeve tattoos. Now we got all the hipsters who are bartenders. I got my sleeve tattoo, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, how much you spend on that? A lot. Yeah. Okay, and you're gonna get your student loans paid for. All right. And by the way, in case any of you guys are griping, I have 4 tattoos myself. All right, so and I probably would have had sleeve tattoos if my wife said niet to that back in the early 90s. All right, so this before we're married, but I was in the process of working a couple of things to get some more. And she goes, yeah, I don't like them, and you shouldn't do that. I said, why? She goes, because I don't like them. You shouldn't do that. It's like, man, they're cool. No, I don't like them. You shouldn't do that, you hard-headed idiot. That's what she didn't say that, but it's like, ooh. Because I had a couple of friends that are doing, the equivalent of jailhouse tattoos, which basically is what I have. All my tattoos are pretty much like that. Not jailhouse, but let's just say guy starting out would drink some beers, and next thing you know, I walk away with a lifetime full of ink. That's great. Great stuff. Good times. All had good times. All right. So Steve with the sleeve said here, if you guys got to think of a better name for Steve, Steve Sleeve, you got to think of it. Put it in the comments down there. Put it in the comments. And like the video. Denise just emailed me. She goes, you got to tell people to like the videos more. I do. I really need to. I can't. I'm not that focused. As you can tell, look, we're only 2 minutes and 37 seconds here. I haven't started the stupid video yet. I'm just everywhere. I'm like, woo, 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 squirrel, squirrel. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Anyway, can I just focus for heaven's sake? All right. Josh, I'm 65 years old, happily retired. I thought he was going to say happily married, but he says happily retired, currently renting, and looking at building a new home for $350. All right. It can't be more than 3.2, right? It's got to be a 3.2, 3-bed, 2-bath, because anything nowadays is a hell of a lot more than $350 if it's 4.3 or something like that. Anyway, so he said I put $100,000 down and get a loan to cover the balance. I have $1 million in tax-deferred rollover IRA. If I sold it and converted to a CD for 5 years, paying 5%, it would pay off the majority of the loan with just the interest on a CD. Put an asterisk right there. There's a caveat. I get $2,700 a month from Social Security to cover all my other living expenses. I'd like to knock out the mortgage with the interest rate for the CD. It's freaking classic, dude. Does this seem reasonable, a guaranteed 5%? I would not have any CD over $250,000, protect myself from the current banking situation. Dude, 100%, man. The drawback here is you're still going to take a mortgage, which is going to be higher than your CD interest rate. And the mortgage, that probably won't fluctuate down, if that makes sense, unless you do an ARM. And I would do an ARM, dude, 100%. I'd do an adjustable rate mortgage without question if you're going to pay this sucker off in 5 years. It doesn't make sense not to. You certainly don't want to do a fixed. The issue that we have to contend with is that the CD interest rates they're going to go down, man. There's no two ways around that. And the reason for that is because the interest rates are dropping. You're not getting a 5% CD. In fact, let me just see what let's see what we got going on here. Schwab, I'm looking at Schwab. Last time I had a hard time logging into Schwab. I was getting on my nerves. I said, Chuck Schwab, what are you doing there, dude? You trying to keep me from my money there, Chucky? They're showing the new CEO of Schwab, pleasant-looking chap. All right, so let's see. I'm looking at let's look at the currency. I don't think you're going to get 5% CD, brother. For fixed, I'm saying. I mean, I think you get a 5% CD. I don't think it's going to be 5% for 5 years, though. But anyway, so I had to talk to this guy as I'm looking up CDs. Let's go fix off CDs. Yeah, so I'm looking right now. This is a Schwab 5-year 4.9, but that's not going to be 4. That's going to have a call, I guarantee. Yeah, it does. So that's a 4.9% CD is a coupon. The yield to worst is 5.049, but the issue is it's going to be callable in August. You're not going to get that CD. That's not going to. They're going to call that. I mean, I don't know if they will. I mean, I highly assume they would. So let's go to non-callable CDs, modify search, and we're going to make it all non-callable. We'll hit view search results right there, that big green button. That's Schwabi, and it's thinking. All right, here we go. Yeah, so we're gonna go. Let's do 5 years non-callable. I'll just do 4 years or more. We'll do 4 years or more non-callable CDs. The best you're getting. This is a. I don't know. There you go. That's a Morgan Stanley one. See, I can't stand more. I don't know. Maybe you can. That's a 5-year. That's 4-year. Fixed, non-callable. Matures in 2027. Morgan, see, those are way too high, man. Relative, here's Poppy Bank. They probably sell poppy seeds. That's paying 3.83, and here's Morgan Stanley at 4.95. Yeah, I don't know if I like that, dude. I don't trust. And here's Discover Bank. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm digging that, dude. The point being, I don't think you're going to get 5% fixed for 5 years. I don't, and your loan will certainly stay fixed for 5 years. You do a fixed or ARM, adjustable rate, and so as such, I don't think you're going to get enough interest on the CD to pay off your debt, if that makes sense. I mean, you could because you have $1 million in there, but the fact that you have more than your mortgage principal, yeah, I would absolutely do that. I just don't think you're going to get 5% for each and every year of your life until this mortgage is paid. But yes, 100%, Steve. I'd be doing that 2 seconds flat. It's a freaking kick-ass strategy. Anyway, I was talking to this guy the other day. He sold a rental or real estate property. I can't remember, but he had like $1 million in cash. Now he's getting 4.5% cash. He's got a mortgage at 2 3/8. He's like, should I pay off my mortgage? He's like, no, the bank is paying you for the first time ever to keep this debt. I mean, literally, they're paying you 4.5. You're getting 2, for simplicity, 2.5 on your rate, on your interest rate. The bank is paying you to borrow. That doesn't happen very often. There'd be no reason to pay off that mortgage at that point. Because in that guy's case, just like Steve here, he's going to get enough interest on a CD to pay off his debt, which is, that's such a classic thing. Anyway, let the bank pay off your mortgage. I think it's great. But nowadays, it's not going to be quite as easy as what it was because the interest rates on mortgages are so high. But if you got an older mortgage, and let's put it this way, if you had a mortgage from 2017 through 2019, I think, 2020, I wouldn't be paying that sucker off if it's a fixed. And if I had money and I could get a 4 to 5% CD, dude, I'd just be rolling the CD and using that just like Steve's doing here, man. Let the bank pay off your mortgage. This doesn't happen very often. And when it does, take advantage of it. All right. Love to hear your thoughts. Like the thing. All right, see you.